What is up? What is up, YouTube? Y'all know how Uncle Mike does it with Uncle Mike style. Check this out. We are live. Man, I want to talk to y'all about our new channel, a live stream. Don't forget about our new channel, Police Beatdown. Police Beatdown. It should be a link below or whatever. Police Beatdown. Y'all can subscribe to that channel, help support that channel. Let me see. It says we got 82 subscribers. We're going to be using this channel to raise money to help people. Oh, shucks, 103, baby. We got 100. I'm excited over 103 subscribers. Yeah, so we just dropped another video, baby. For some reason, these police cam videos and action pack or whatever, it's almost like bad boys, what you gonna do? Remember that TV series, right? But in today's world, a lot of people are watching it on YouTube, right? So the more people watch, even though you don't have to watch, you can just turn the volume down and just let it run to help support Uncle Mike and my journey to raise the income to help other people, man. I sure wish I did have about 100 or 400 million. I think they said Diddy is down to 400 million, right? I wish to God that I had that type of money, man.
You, my brother, much love to you.
Hey, so we're gonna start this one off right here with a little switch up, man. It's been 3 hours of the Diddy trial, and we've been going back and forth to other people that's actually being doing this live and everything and bringing info. And again, man, I always say I feel sorry for the kids. I feel sorry for Diddy kids because you got to know that they was not raised in a right way to know right from wrong. They was raised looking at their dad abuse their mom. You know, mom come home with fresh bruises. And it's funny how you try to hide it. Oh, you know, I fell down. And the kids know, yeah, right. I heard y'all in there arguing the other night and everything. And then you start screaming and crying. I can tell he hit you. The kids know, man. Kids know because I remember when I was a kid and I knew. I remember. But anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. We're going to pick up with big ticket, man. We're going to do a little bit of this. Once you abuse, you will never forget it. Amen to that. But I thank you, Jesus, that my father, this is what I remember about my father when I was growing up. My father worshiped the ground that my mother walked on. I think I heard them argue maybe 2 times in their whole life. I tell my fiance that, look here, baby, we're not going to argue talk to me. I'm sorry. Even though I'm right, I'm sorry that you're crying. Even though I know I'm right, I'm sorry. What can we do to mend this? I ain't for that bullshit. Bullshit? Bullshit. I ain't for that. I ain't for none of that. Let's live a happy life and let's just move forward and help people. I don't know what it is. You get on my nerves. I get on your nerves, but we're going to do this thing. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Don't forget we live, man. Hit that live channel, man. Here we go. Here we go. Big ticket, y'all.
It is preserved. The pre-sentencing report says the offense is level 27. I agree with that.
It's
the
about to
criminal
get real.
history is category 1. That leads to a guideline of 70 to 87 months. The judge just said that right now. Let me read that again. Diddy's lawyer said they already talking about appeal.
Yeah, I'm talking to.
The judge said it is preserved. The pre-sentencing report from the probation office says that the offense is a level 27.
Right.
The judge says, I agree with that. The judge says he agrees with the pre-sentencing report. Diddy's not going home today. And to the person who says, I need to show what I'm reading, no, I don't, nigga. You need to just listen. The criminal history, he says, is a category 1. That leads to a guideline of 70 to 80 months. 87 months, excuse me. Yeah. That's just the guideline. All these niggas on YouTube saying, oh, his guideline is only 1 year, lying, capping ass nigga. Lying, capping ass niggas.
Wow.
The judge.
Hold up, y'all you're gonna have to excuse Big Ticket's mouth. But Big Ticket got the real deal, and he breaks it all the way down. I like the way he break it down. Him and Gene Deal. Gene Deal mouth is not that dirty. But back in the day, my mouth used to be dirty. But Regina, I'm sideways because it's that's the live camera, but I'm doing a reaction. This is the main channel. So I'm talking to the people that's watching this on rerun for the main channel and everything. So let's get it, main channel. Don't forget, we live. Y'all go check out the Music Recording Network live. The Music Recording Network live. Here we go.
It says, I'll hear from the government now.
Okay.
The government says, I'd like to respond as the defense as well. Today is about accountability and justice. For 15 years, the victims' lives have been shattered by abuse and exploitation. So first of all they fighting for now is more time. Diddy's doing at least 70 to 87 months. Now, right now, the two teams, they're fighting up or down.
That's 5 years.
They're fighting up or down right now.
My bad.
Right?
Right.
Trying to tell y'all.
That's 5 years, bro.
Diddy's legal team is here already talking about appeal.
They got to.
It's a wrap, bro. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain. That Sean Diddy Combs going to jail.
Oh my God. Stop it, Ticket. Don't say that.
Let's keep going.
Go. I'm trying to hit the note.
So,
go tell it on the mountain.
The government says,
over the hills and everywhere.
I like to respond after the defense as well. Today is about accountability and justice. For 15 years, the victims' lives have been shattered by abuse and exploitation. This is not just a case about freak-offs in hotel rooms.
Facts.
This is about victims' heart, about a man who did horrible things to other people. His currency was control. He weaponized it. All of the 3553 factor point to at least 135 months. They saying they want at least 11 and a half years. No, they're saying, 11 years and 3 months. They just said that right now in open court, at least. Let me read this again. The government said they want at least 11 years and 3 months.
Yep. At least.
So let's see if the judge agrees. If the judge agree, man, bro, they ain't gonna cry in the courthouse, man. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, they gonna have to.
No, what they gonna do, well, you know, you go high, go low, you go meet somewhere in the middle. The judge ain't gonna listen to Diddy lawyers. Diddy's side is I don't know what y'all thinking about. Time served, he needs to go home. Please let us go home. Miss my kids, I miss my. You should have thought about all that when you was making these crimes.
Court. Trying to tell y'all this.
Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills, and everywhere.
Let's keep going. And y'all smash the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all know me, man. I was never capping. I was never capping. They're saying that, no, we ain't just say 11 and a half years so you can give them half. No, we saying at least 11 and a half years. 11 years and 3 months is what the government is saying right now in court. They're saying at least 11 years and 3 months is what they want.
What you want?
At least. And the judge already said he agrees with the probation team already. So that nigga ain't going nowhere. That nigga, I don't even need to go through the rest of the day. I don't need to hear no more arguments. We already know this nigga ain't going home. They going straight to appeal.
Probation, what they say, 3 to 8 or 3 to 7, something like that. 5 to. I'm getting confused, y'all. But only thing I know is Diddy is not coming home until 2030. I've been saying that. I've been preaching that. Me and Tick have been standing on ground, baby. I told y'all from day one, this man, I said, oh, he not getting out of jail. He ain't gonna make no
We gotta
bail.
find out now.
Hit that subscribe button.
How
Hit
much
that
he gonna
bell.
get?
I mean, hit that thumbs up, baby.
Over
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
7 or 8 years. Because remember, the judge knocked down Diddy's points he could take away from being remorseful. Why? Because he said Diddy wasn't remorseful. See, if Diddy was remorseful, like when the verdict came out, the judge, he had been on record for doing this in the past for other people, which is taking their sentence down a little bit. But Diddy wasn't remorseful. He fought it. The judge said this in open court, bro. You wasn't remorseful. You fought the whole thing full throttle. Before and after, during and after the case. So you don't get that deduction. Try to tell y'all this. He waited till yesterday to apologize and take accountability. Not gonna work. The judge see all that, bro. I try to tell y'all, nigga. That's why I try to tell everybody, bro.
But he not really remorseful. Did he think that he gonna get off? Yana, I gotta go because I done scheduled a meeting in Miami. I supposed to be there to do a speech in Miami, man. You gotta let me also because I'm supposed to be in Miami, man. How I'm gonna do that if I'm in here? Come on, bro. You gotta let me off. That's what he's saying. He's saying this in court. I wouldn't even tell a judge that you scheduled a what? Oh, you think this is a joke? You out of there, buddy. You are OUT.
Get in case law. Read paperwork. Read the paper. Read the filings. Know what y'all talking about before y'all come on here talking, because all y'all gonna do is just be wrong and then come on here talking about somebody shucking and jiving or somebody doing this and they not. They just telling you the facts. The government says Diddy tries to argue that this is just a sex, drug, and rock and roll lifestyle. But this is a case about transportation for prostitution and violence. Diddy admitted to violence at the trial. Did I tell y'all this? Diddy's respect for the law is lip service. Didn't I tell y'all that Diddy admitted that was going to destroy him?
His lawyer.
Everybody was like, oh, he beat the big charge. Man, that nigga facing 20. Who the hell in God's green earth think this nigga missed the big charges when he facing 20 when it is legal to add force, fraud, and coercion to the Mann Act? It's legal. Then his legal team in court. This is why he ain't gonna win no appeal. Diddy's lawyer in court.
Yeah.
To get him off of the RICO, which he was facing asset forfeiture and life.
Yeah.
They came in there and said, hey, man, to the person who said 5 years for probation, you capping. That nigga, he passed 5 years already, dog. You didn't hear what the judge said already? They passed 5 years already. This is going into double digits, brother. He passed 5 years already. You must not have heard what the judge just said. Right? But Diddy's lawyer destroyed the case. When they said he's a very violent man.
Yeah.
When they admitted that in court, that was it. That gave because you can't take away what your own lawyer said.
Can't
His
take
lawyer
it away.
said Diddy is a very, very violent man. That's what he said in court.
Very
court.
violent
I couldn't
man.
believe he said that shit.
Stupid.
So the government says Diddy has booked speaking engagements for Miami next week. That is the height of hubris.
The UK
He did this for 15 years. He was responsible for transporting many escorts. That's a lot of freak-offs and a lot of hotel nights. He knew it was illegal. That's going to destroy Diddy, what they just said. Diddy has booking engagements next week in Miami. They don't cancel all them goddamn engagements, bro. All that shit getting canceled today. Try to tell y'all this, man. Cats ain't want to listen. Y'all should have been over here listening to facts, truth, and evidence, nigga. And that's what I'm just trying to tell y'all this, bro. His lawyers admit, can't nobody take it away. And in the Mann Act, all you have to do is go in the case law and look it up. Force, fraud, and coercion are aggravating factors. They can enhance your sentence. all of those sex workers was saying that they had force, fraud, or coercion used against them. Read the testimony. If you didn't read the testimonies, there's nothing else to talk about. Diddy had already had booked engagements in Miami next week. They just exposed that in court. He's done, son. Shout out to B Will with the donation. Shout out to Shannon Shelton, $20 donation. Say you one of a kind, smart mind. Before you even get, I want you to think about this engagement set up in Miami.
Watch this, y'all.
Lord Jesus have mercy, man. Bro, this is the dumbest dude I've ever seen.
Yep.
How in the blue hell, bro? Do you have speaking engagements set up in Miami for next week? Make it make sense, dog. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? You have to literally be out of your mind.
Out of your mind.
Before you even get, I want you to think about this. Before you even get sentenced, you got engagements booked next week.
That was the dumbest. Oh my God. How can you think that telling the judge that I got things to do, Judge. Can we hurry this up? Now we's gonna be here to Monday. I got things to do. I gotta be in Miami for a speaking engagement. Excuse me, I'm about to sentence you, bruh. I'm already in my mind. I was gonna give you at least 5 or 6 years, but since you got speaking engagements, I'm gonna add another 2 years on that. They've been doing wrong for so long, man. Diddy and his team has been doing wrong for so long, and all these Diddy lovers, that they don't know how to do right. They still think they doing right by telling the judge, I got speaking engagements.
And you want the judge to think, Lord Jesus, man. This nigga Diddy's a wild boy, bro. It's over with, man. Y'all ain't come in here and get mad at me, nigga, for telling the truth. And the internet's going nuts. This nigga already has speaking engagements booked for next week.
Oh, wait a minute. You said that the prosecution exposed it. Oh, okay. That's a little different. But they found out, so that's even worse. That's worse than they snitched on Diddy. I don't know. So my bad, the people that's prosecuting saying, Your Honor, this man really thinks you're going to let him go. I'm going to snitch on him. This man really think you're going to let him go because he already made arrangements to go speak in Miami on a month down the line. He don't think he going to do no years in time. So that's what you saying? That's what my chat room, shout out to the chat room. 71 people in the house. Hit them thumbs up, baby. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it, man. Help Uncle Mike out a little bit.
Bro. Oh, man.
The government snitched on him.
Man, nigga going straight to jail, man. I didn't straight to prison, nigga. Bro, this is crazy.
Damn,
nigga, you can't be that arrogant, nigga. You supposed to wait until after the court date.
No way,
you supposed to wait till after the court date.
No way,
you ain't supposed to have nothing booked until after you get free.
Let us free.
If y'all don't think that's crazy, something wrong with y'all.
Let us free.
Something wrong with y'all. Shout out to Leanne in the CashApp with the donation. She said Diddy's a dummy. He's a damn fool. Damn fool.
I can't believe Diddy locked in the cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail.
That he was this damn dumb. I can't believe it. Bro, that's crazy, man. All that's gonna do is make the judge and them think he above the law.
Yep.
This nigga had speak.
That's crazy, man. Let's go.
I have a cross reference, and that guy got 5 years without no.
We already covered a lot of this stuff. Let's see something. Here we go.
feelings, not lies, not innuendos. He don't hit them niggas with the law, man. Look at what he said, y'all. He straight up said that Mr. Combs said he was paying for time, not sex. That is contradicted by reality. He has not expressed remorse for transporting people for prostitution. Combs has challenged his guilty plea full-throttedly, including after the trial. Wow. He gonna cook him, bro. He gonna cook him. Just all you have to do is read this. And then this is what's gonna destroy you. Right? Because you had weak-ass DJ Envy on the radio this morning. Hey, man, I don't know. This judge is being fair, man. You can't do DJ Envy. You need to worry about your own case. You need to worry about that case that's going on with Cesar Pena. You need to worry about that, dog. You need to worry about that, brother. You sitting over here worrying about the wrong shit, Playboy. You need to worry about that, dog. You don't even know what the hell you talking about. It can be used.
Why do you think the judge ain't being fair? They threw out the gun charges with the serial numbers scraped off. They asked for a court hearing last Friday. He granted that. They come with nothing to say. Why you think the judge ain't been... Diddy playing a videotape in his hearing, his sentencing. He didn't say no. He letting them play the videotape. Now we got to watch him play around with his kids and stuff. Some videos that he probably already had on internet. So we got to watch that again.
Read the law, fool. That's the part everybody on YouTube confused about. If you don't know the law, you go into court. You done.
You don't know the law.
Casework. Stay in the paperwork, y'all. Stay studying legal files. That's what this case made me do.
But everybody know their rights. Everybody know. I know my rights. These are the dummies talking.
It made me get deep into legal paperwork.
Hit that thumbs up as y'all come in.
It made
Appreciate that.
It made me go back and look at everybody's full testimony. The testimony that they had to the feds. All of these things. When you read these 155-page documents and stuff, you see stuff that everybody else don't see. Why? Because most of these people that's watching, they not reading all that. They just coming online saying whatever. They're not reading all this paperwork.
And it's funny because to let y'all know, man, for real, to let my live stream and everything know that every lawyer that I've been watching, big ticket, and I've been people that got the paperwork and everything, they saying Diddy gonna do some time, man. Everybody is saying it. All the people that don't know what they talking about is the only ones saying, Diddy, they doing him wrong. They just want to see a black man go down. Dude, it ain't nothing about this. It's a wrong time to pull out that race card, bruh. Wrong timing. Very wrong timing. Ask Cassie.
That makes it the worst is that you got a bunch of people that's not even reading and studying the casework and just talking. And they look stupid in the end because when the judge come out and give you actual factuals, there ain't nothing else to talk about. Let's keep going, y'all. So the government says, or the judge replies.
Watch this.
The judge says,
watch this.
In the Dylan Jordan case, the defendant had been convicted and imprisoned in Cuba in the years prior. Am I correct? And that's why the judge varied upwards. The government said that is correct, as well as other factors. The judge said, so there is a distinguishing feature. Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh well.
Right?
I hope everybody doing well, man. I hope everybody is thinking about this. I feel sorry for Diddy kids, man, because that letter Diddy wrote.
Let's go.
I think it hurt him more than it helped him. And then they finding out that he done scheduled some type of hearing, speech. That's crazy. They snitched on him. I thought his lawyer said that, Yana, you gotta let
tapped in. Hold on one second, y'all.
You gotta let him go, Yana, because he got a speaking engagement to go to. That's what I thought. I'm gonna skip ahead a whole lot, man, because we almost on the same part.
The government said,
okay,
that Cassie Diddy had a escort urinate in Cassie's mouth until she choked out.
Dang,
Her
yeah.
victim impact statement makes clear that she had nightmare and flashbacks and the scars on her body. Jane Doe's texts make it clear her anguish and trauma. The government says that Mia says she got PTSD and anxiety. Deontay Nash says that he was caused lasting damage. That's the guy y'all just heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Michelle Jensen. Appreciate it.
Mm.
With the donation. You already got a wrench, Michelle. You ain't blocked no more. You got a moderator wrench. We saw it all.
Let's see something.
Again, a lot of people living through this.
Damn.
You know.
This don't make
crazy work, man. You know.
It's a picture to go down in history, man.
Over the years, you guys. Over the years, everybody. Do 10. A whole decade in a joint. That literally saved Sean's life. He went in when he was young.
Came
I think
out
it saved
strong.
Sean's life.
10 years.
But he did 10 and never snitched. Never cooperated.
Damn.
You guys all know his story.
Damn, yeah. I can't see. Oh my God, I can't do no 10 years, bro. I'm sorry. I am very sorry over that one. I can't do no 10 years, bro. I'm trying to get back to where we was at. Let's move forward a little. Did I move forward a little bit? Because she going deep,
the people
man.
who testified against
this
him
is the surprise witness. Oh my God, she killing it, young. She killing
have
it.
said.
She is killing it. I'm glad they fixed the chat being able to show. Currently not available. She must have ended.
Defense plays 11-minute video at sentencing. The defense is now playing a video that is approximately 11 minutes long. In the video produced by the defense, Diddy is seen with his kids playing and engaging in philanthropic work.
Yeah,
The daughter asked the judge for a sentence to heal the family. A sobbing Delilah Combs asked the judge to deliver a fair sentence that could heal their family.
21.
I also hope for a fair sentence. Our 2-year-old sister is asking, where's dad? The same way that we grew up motherless. It's a hole that can't be filled, and it is pathetic that Diddy's actions put himself and his children, further evidence of him just being an unfit deadbeat.
Dad.
Putting his children, he knew every single time he committed a crime of transportation of somebody for the purposes of prostitution, he knew or should have known he was committing a crime that would make his children grow up with no more father. And guess what? Every kid except one's older than 18. They already grew up. He and his criminal behaviors made him miss their graduation. His criminal behaviors made him miss their proms and going to college. And his criminal behaviors are why the 2-year-old's always asking, where's dad? Okay, let's just be clear.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me see. I think she.
Welcome into my world.
Yeah, she finished. So, oh man, it's a 3-hour long joint right here. I don't even know where we was at. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all.
And give him his little flowers.
Okay, yeah, we seen that. I think I remember seeing that. Wait a minute, y'all.
Victim was bullied away from speaking at.
Yeah, we was somewhere around in here.
He lost his journey. Okay, and he found his journey right there in the MDC where he needs to sit. After 13 months in jail, Nicole Westmoreland said her client is clear-headed, drug-free, determined, focused, and remorseful, something the prosecution said they have not seen from not just the prosecution. The judge said he's not remorseful. The judge said he's not remorseful. Nicole Westmoreland standing up here and acting like he needs to walk free today shows that she's not even remorseful. She doesn't even see the gravity of his crimes.
Wow. No.
Let's go to Inner City Press.
Yeah, let's do that.
In the MDC, Mr. Combs started asking people their dreams. That's how free game for Diddy was born. No one's done this in the MDC before. There's no benefit to warehousing him in prison. Wait, hold on. Isn't the benefit like he's helping the people in the prison? Again, they don't. Diddy's whole team doesn't realize when they're arguing actually against their own client's best interest. It's clear
that he needs to stay in.
Oh my God. Mr. Steele. Oh Lord. Quincy. Breaking news. Quincy Brown is testifying. Quincy Brown, the illegitimate son.
Now he's not testifying. He's just standing up speaking.
What's his daddy's name? Al B. Sure's son. Al B. Sure and Kim Porter's son is now speaking.
Post.
All right. Somebody said, sounds like there's more benefit in keeping him in prison. Using his children as if he was a present father and raising them to begin with.
There it is.
We didn't forget how much time he was in those hotels. Thank you.
In out of town and
But Quincy
traveling.
said, he's transformed. Quincy has not spent one day with this man since he got arrested, meaning Diddy. How does he know if somebody is transformed? The man hasn't been out since September 24, 2024. How are you transformed? He will not jeopardize his freedom again, Your Honor. As his children, we wish to heal together. And listen, I bet y'all do, but your daddy committed the crime. He needs to do the time. Justin steps up. I ask you give my father a second chance. My father is my superhero. My father always told me to believe in God. What in the first grade reading project? Put one in the chat if your kid came home from school with a little drawing one day. My mommy is the best. My daddy is the best. My daddy is a firefighter. My mommy likes to cook. That's what this sounds like coming from Justin Combs. Hold on. Why my mama telling somebody don't ask a question? Hold on. Who put Mims in timeout? Is that my mama? Don't put Mims in timeout.
That's my mama. Don't.
Andy Popcorn Planet said Robin Greenhill is in court. Breaking news. What? Andy Popcorn Planet texted me and told me Robin Greenhill is in court.
Who's Robin Greenhood? I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my God. Hold on. I got to go in the back end and do something real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Sentencing hearing. This is New York Times. Diddy's sentencing hearing opened with rulings by the judge that were largely unfavorable to Diddy. The judge set a sentencing guideline of 70 to 87 months, nearly 6 to just over 7 years, far longer than the maximum 14 months that Diddy wanted. And the judge said that the law permitted him to consider all relevant testimony and evidence from the trial in making his decision. Prosecutors, calling for an even more severe sentence of more than 11 years, portrayed Diddy as an unremorseful buffoon and said that his crimes had hurtful and devastating impact on victims. Diddy's lawyers urged the judge to look at the sentences of similar cases and said that John's were the similar cases, not Pimp's. They said they were arguing for a more lenient sentence and highlighted Diddy's inspirational example as a self-made black media mogul.
Why we gotta put the race card in there?
Diddy's 6 adult children have gathered around the lectern to address the court. Quincy Brown, Justin Combs, Christian Combs, Chance Combs, Delilah Combs, and Jesse Combs.
All right. We already hit all that. I think this one she putting on makeup, y'all.
Okay. There's 6 updates from CNN. So let's get into miss any important quotes or whatever. But this is still, it's going 10 minutes ago from when the kids were making their speeches. We're going to love him unconditionally through his struggles, but in front of you and in front of us, he is a changed man. Our father has learned a major lesson. Week after week, we've seen him evolve, something we haven't seen in 15 years. He's completely transformed. He will never do anything to jeopardize his freedom. And
I'm trying to get to we've seen all this stuff, man.
Reverend Dr. Johnson.
Here we go.
Then the man from the reentry program, if you permit. Any more lawyers? Yes. Then myself. Then Mr. Donaldson. Okay, so Brian Steele's going to talk. Xavier Donaldson is going to talk. They're going to resume at 2 p.m. Okay.
Man, the judge you got to be a patient dude.
Somebody said, I just hope his sentence is longer than their speeches.
That's facts. Hold up.
This is what it looks like outside the circus.
This dude is sitting on the guardrail, bro. You can't do that.
We got a new update from NBC News. Lunch break called for Diddy's sentencing. The judge adjourned court, asking all parties to return before 2:15. Diddy's defense is set to continue the case, arguing that he should be sentenced to no more than 14 months. Okay, so we do have the lineup. Diddy also, breaking news, Diddy is sobbing. Diddy has also sobbed.
He crying in court? I thought you was a bad boy, cousin. I thought you was a bad boy. You crying in court. Shout out to the live side. Y'all hit that thumbs up as you come in, man. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. Diddy's supposed to be a bad boy. You don't supposed to cry?
Don't do that. He watched the video from his legal team. Yeah, because he shit the bed. He had the whole world in his hands. He probably did work very hard. He probably did put in a lot of grinding, a lot of hustling, a lot of hours, a lot of this and a lot of that, only to just ruin his own legacy. He will never be able to overcome this. He will never be able to overcome it, and neither will any of his children. No, none of his children. They're all going to carry this generational curse forever. They will never be able to shake the shadow of his criminal behaviors.
Come on now.
I would be probably crying too if I was him.
I feel sorry for the kids, man.
He sobbed as the court watched the documentary style video, the propaganda video that his team put together, which featured footage of his charity work and his family. The video is over. The court is taking a lunch break till 2. Attorney Brian Steele said there was many more speakers expected after the break. So who are the speakers? Reverend Dr. Johnson. Let me look that up.
Oh my God.
Anything. What do you mean? No. They want that guy to talk. The one who's about to let Diddy be an instructor. It's for the $20.
What about the guy that gave Diddy the key to the city, the key to New York or something? And then come find out he was crooked. Come on, man. All this stuff is coming out. And I think a lot of this stuff is coming out faster because social media and everybody getting this news quick.
And he just cannot cope. He cannot cope. He cannot deal with it. He cannot cope.
My man said, Diddy crying has brought happiness to my heart. That's make sense right there. Shout out to him. In my chat room, somebody said, Cookie said, who cares about Diddy crying with the Lord? Yeah. He didn't care when Cassie was crying. Did y'all see that big gash on her, over her eye? And then you got the makeup artist. You got the whole team covering up Diddy's drama. Somebody should have been saying, Diddy, something is wrong with you. You are hurting people. You don't realize what you're doing. You think he thought he was unstoppable, man. He got to do some time. Somebody said to his, said, mama boy. He's a mama, still a bad boy. It should be called mama boy. And
look, I understand stuff happens. You might go to jail. But if you do, and you did the crime, you just got to take your lick and do the time. That's how it would be if it was me or anybody else. I don't think anybody should be getting special sentencing treatment because they copulated and procreated. I just don't.
New life plans. Shout out to the parents who walk a straight line, especially after the other parents pass, to make sure your babies are never alone in this world. Shout out to everybody who's doing right by family members, man. Family members, live stream. I tried to tell my mother, I said, don't worry, Mom. You don't have to worry. As long as I'm living and I can get out the bed. If I can get out the bed, I can go to work. You don't have to worry. You can always have a roof over your head. Don't worry, Mom. I got you. I got you, cousin. I got you. If I say I got you, I got you. You got people like Dr. Umar. His mom is on Section 8. You should see the house she's living in. All this type of stuff. It ain't good,
Sorry,
man.
I don't.
I
can't do it in the stream. For some reason, StreamYard just doesn't have that ability. He's crying because he misses Biggie.
Oh, my God. They got rumors of him. He did something to Biggie and all this type of stuff, man. Money doesn't make love. You're right about that. You're right. Diddy is a person I feel that will repeat the same mistake. I feel as though he'll repeat the same thing too. I feel as though once Diddy get home, it'll take him 3 or 4 months to be like, well, just, you know what, just let me get a little hit, man, because I got to relax, man. That was a big scare. Man. I was gone for a whole year. Playboy, I was gone for a whole year. Let me go. I don't think a year is enough. He's off the drugs. It's drugs in jail. How do we know that he's not doing drugs in jail while he going to rehab in jail? I couldn't go to jail, man. I'm allergic. Okay. I'm allergic to jail.
Good point. I don't know what. Reverend Dr. Johnson, we can expect to hear from 2 more lawyers, Xavier Donaldson and Brian Steele.
Okay. This is about to
devil who's definitely going to hell. But again, y'all, I would hire her if I was in a defense position.
If I was in trouble, I would hire them people too.
Definitely going to hell. Cried and said Diddy changed her life. Diddy's kids spoke. Okay.
That's wrong. If you're a lawyer and you are fighting for your person that you're representing and you crying, that means you're emotionally attached. What, you was in a jail cell with him, sleeping with him or something? Why are you crying? Do your job. That's not professional. That is not professional. If my lawyer crying, like, dude, that's not how you supposed to do this. Oh, my God. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. These people been doing wrong for so long, they don't even know how to do right. They don't even realize what they doing is not right.
Okay. In one of the defense team's last attempts to depict Diddy in a positive light before he's sentenced, it showed an 11-minute sizzle reel full of sympathetic family footage. We see the defendant with his kids, his mother, Kim Porter, the late model actress and mother of his 3 children. You see how easy it would have been to just say his wife, his deceased wife. He never married her because he wanted to keep having freak offs. Backed by piano, and in my opinion, I don't know, I wasn't in any of those private conversations. Maybe she didn't want to marry his encrusted ass. I don't know.
Woo!
Backed by piano and orchestra music, the video features clips of Kim Porter smiling with Diddy and their twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah. We see Diddy sobbing after Porter's death from pneumonia in 2018.
Yeah, that's
Today,
crazy.
now I'm a full-time dad. I'm going to be there for you through everything. All y'all, he told his kids the day of Kim Porter's funeral. In another part of the reel, Diddy strokes his mother's face and spoon feeds her for the photo op while she lays in a hospital bed before showing her walking hand in hand with Diddy and Christian. In Diddy's letter to the judge, he wrote that his mom recently had brain surgery. Again, he should have kept his stuff together if he wanted to be there for his mama.
Hit that thumbs
The
up as
montage
y'all come
also
in.
highlighted
Hit that thumbs up as y'all come in. Wait a minute, I was
surgery.
talking.
Again, he should have kept his stuff together if he wanted to be there for his mama.
That's facts.
The montage also highlighted some of Diddy's community contributions, including when he ran the New York City Marathon in 2003 to raise money. They also included in the video a motivational speech he gave to students at Capitol Prep, Bronx Charter School, one of the schools he helped open, and several grants he funded. The promotional video was first shared with the court yesterday.
Did they share the fact that that school that Diddy's supposed to have something to do with is suffering financially? Look this up. Y'all need to look this up for real. The school is not doing well, man. Do y'all understand that? Diddy, you got all this money. You could have did a double donation of what you did the first time to help this school out, man. These are kids we talking about. I don't understand why they jumping out there saying that Diddy has been doing this, that, and the third. Come find out, it ain't, dude. You not. If this judge look up that school and find out what they saying about Diddy about the school, he be like, dang, go on, Diddy. Every time I'm trying to help you, I find out that you've been doing wrong. The school is suffering, man. The teachers and the kids is talking so bad about Diddy in that school.
Quincy Brown, Justin Combs, and the twins, and even Diddy's youngest daughter, 2-year-old Love, closed out the video with loving messages to their father. Is his last name Brown or Combs? I've seen it put both ways. We have a new update from the New York Times. Inside the courtroom, Diddy appeared solemn while his kids spoke in support of him. He mouthed, "I love you," at one point while one of his daughters was at the lectern. During the showing of an 11-minute video, an inspirational reel recounting his life and career, Mr. Combs was sobbing, his hand covering his face and his body heaving at the full weight and gravity of his own choices that have besmirched and ruined his reputation.
Come on, man.
Wait, where's TD Jakes? I thought that was his pastor. I thought it was too. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Shout out to the enders. Shout out to all the enders that's in the live stream.
Thank you to Inked Pixie for the $4.99. Every single person that is speaking on his behalf is a danger and a menace to society. Found you at the beginning. Thanks for everything. It's crazy. I'm sure these kids are just as wound up and enamored in his cycle of whatever he does than anybody else was as well, you know?
What kills me, one of the things that really killed me is this, man. All the people that was on Making of the Band, all the artists that been around Diddy, even artists from other walks of life from different record labels, Jay-Z, for example, Beyonce, nope, none of them are speaking. None of them are saying a daggone thing, man. Think about that. Even Steven, whatever his name is, came out there, we're law-abiding citizens. Diddy would never do that. We law-abiding citizens. Diddy is a law-abiding citizen. Ain't heard Jack Dilly Squad from him after that. Who else? Sister. Nobody's coming on. Meanwhile, you got Ramir and his guardian, I think that's his godmother, for 10 years been fighting to try to get Jay-Z. They all on social media talking and trying to do their thing. Ain't nobody standing on Diddy's side but everybody who don't know him. Free Diddy shirt, $25 an hour. If you drunk enough, I almost put one on. Almost $25 an hour. Shoot, I'm going to be up there all day anyway. I might as well make another extra $200.
Thank you, Aaron, for the $20 super chat. You are slaying. I'm loving every second.
Yeah, she good, man. I think that
The courts still sentenced me to over 8 years for a non-violent crime.
wait a minute. Watch this. Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
I'm here.
You.
I'm here. Watch this, y'all.
Cree said, I'm a single mom. My kids were here without me through their preteen and teenage years while I was in prison.
Hold up. I'm a single mom. Hit them thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate it, man. Hit them thumbs up. We rolling down a little bit. I am a single mom. My kids were with me through their preteens and teens years while I was in prison. The court still sentenced me to over 8 years for a non-violent crime. This evil man harmed people for 30 years, my guy. Come on, man.
Cree said, I'm a single mom.
Uh-huh.
My kids were here without me through their preteen and teenage years while I was in prison. The courts still sentenced me to over 8 years for a non-violent crime. This evil man harmed people for 30 years.
Okay.
Rules for them and not for us, girl.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my God, you're so funny, Alec. Not gonna lie. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Not gonna lie, your coverage is great to crochet to. Thanks for the entertainment. Listen.
That's cool.
Detox. Maybe that helped him run the race, Lisa.
Oh my God.
Is it Lisa? Liza? Thank you, Stowe Mishi.
Okay, she just going through her comment section and everything now. Let's go back to my Tisha Tell. She not live no more though. Let me see. She not live no more. She might be live. Let me see something because of she not live right now. Diddy sentence live. Lawyer breaks down Diddy tears. Oh man, she gonna break that because she's in the courtroom, y'all. Y'all want to hear what she said real quick?
What's happening? Let's get to it. First of all, Judge Aaron was not playing with Diddy. Second of all, Nicole Westmoreland started breaking down in tears over Diddy like that was her man. I kept waiting to see what the actual connection was, but it turns out the actual connection is she heard Diddy speak years ago when he told her, go ahead and dream, but make sure you wake up. Y'all, it was wild. On top of that, the twins, all the kids broke down, and it was sad. Super sad.
Sad for the kids.
They showed this montage that literally was like, it looked like outtakes of Ali. I'm the greatest. And that's when I said, you know one thing I hate? Because I have a bleeding heart. I hate being manipulated. And Diddy's people literally did manipulation one-on-one. We have the courthouse behind us. I was about to say the National Guard. The marshals are being super, super serious about what we can and cannot and how close we can be. So I'm over here. But let me just say this, right? It is my pet peeve in life to be emotionally manipulated. I have a bleeding heart. So when I see I'm emotionally manipulated, I just shut down. Here's what happened. Nicole Westmoreland, I have the notes. She started breaking down. All my notes say is sob, 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 every sentence. Nonsensically. Girl, you didn't even know him. But she started breaking down of what he did for the community and this and that. And I said, as a black person, the only people that can come and give us hope are monsters. Man, throw his ass in jail. My 6th grade gym teacher gave me more inspiration than this man did, okay?
There you go.
But
That's
also,
what I'm talking about.
But also, and it needs to be said, after the cute kids come and cry their eyes out, then you go and play a montage, cute little baby love being dad, gaga, google. Man, Daddy, shut your dumb ass up and go make some beats. I am tired of the emotional manipulation. I'm almost also tired of fighting this, what is it? Hold on, I'm trying to get on the tripod. Sorry, y'all. I am tired. And if nobody's gonna say it, oh, here we go. All right.
Say it.
We are cooking with gas. If nobody's going to say it, I'm going to say it. The reason I'm across the street is because the Didiots acted like the zoo was open in the last ruling, and Judge Aaron literally locked this courthouse down that time. Because last time when they thought they won, and yes, I'm fluffing my hair, it's the first mirror I've seen. Last time when they thought they won, they acted a plumb fool. They acted a mess. So because of that, see, we can get. They acted a plumb fool. They acted a mess. So because of that, Judge Aaron said, guess what? Nobody gets to do anything. Let me go get my notes. Hold on one second. And then we are going to talk, because when I tell you, thank you. So let's look at Combs has been a help, an inspiration, and it's the commitment he made to the community. Now, already from jump, I'm annoyed, because if there's one thing I hate more than being manipulated, it is a slow speaker. I hate a slow speaker. I'm the person that when I listen to podcasts, I put it at 1.5. Come on. I know what you're saying. Yes, the, she, they. Come on, get through the sentence. I already know where it's going. So she's already speaking slow. And I remember saying in my head, oh my God, right? Here we go, right? So I'm already like this, right? And she said, he is used successfully to help many more lives. Again, that sentence, which should have been done 5 seconds ago, is still going. Me, super annoyed, right? He started a record hold on a second.
Started a record label, all this type of stuff. Let's go back to Big Ticket for a minute. Because Big Ticket, I think he's still live. Yeah, he was talking about this.
When he went to court, he went by himself.
Damn. Talking about Shine.
His lawyer, separate lawyer.
Yeah.
Was going through the same. Cassie report comes out. Everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff. Right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called.
Oh, okay. Let's check this out real quick. Wait a minute.
Was Kim Porter.
Okay, wait a minute.
All of this.
When Gene started talking.
Man.
We're going to start with Gene start talking, y'all.
Damn.
Y'all hit the thumbs up when y'all come in the live stream. Shout out to the live stream. Appreciate y'all. Support the channel and everything. Stay for a little while.
Happy to have you back on the platform, my man. And we here. I can't go nowhere. I'm in St. Louis, man. And you brought it all the way to the Lou. What's up? Hey, man, I had to bring you back on the platform, man. I mean, you've been saying this for years, man. And some of the stuff you've been saying coming true. So, some of the stuff I've been saying is coming true, but all of the stuff that I say is true. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying?
I believe you, man.
Just with this Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter. So people ask me, and they send me clips of Cassie, I guess it's an affidavit to the courts, of what she experienced. And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through.
See?
The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying?
See? Gene was there.
Like I said before, and now I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself, and I told people this, and now everybody, after Cassie report comes out, everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white T-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, when you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist, defending himself. And he almost, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery. I came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding. And from that point on, He was hooked. That's when I knew, like, I knew when they was talking about people getting addicted and hooked on pain medicines. That's what happened to him. And it was from his right wrist that he's reminded by Kim all the time now.
So we go back to the case, you guys. So first, Diddy's lawyer, Mr. Driscoll, speaks. He says, I'm grateful, Your Honor, to you being so permissive with the microphone for us today. I'm going to talk about sentencing disparities. A blind reliance on the guidelines can create disparities. The Department of Justice has long said the Mann Act prosecution should focus on commercial cases. Sean Combs did not make a penny from this. The Jordan case is not comparable. He served 8 years in Cuba for sex crimes. That was his second chance, is what Diddy's lawyers are saying. He says Jordan made $1.4 million. Do you know how many sex acts that is? He had over 100 clients. Diddy's offense is nothing like that. 3 of Jordan's victims reported unwanted sex. One was R-worded after being drugged, is what he said. Right? All right. Let me, because this is wild right here, man. This is wild. Man, bro. I'm just thinking about this thing, man. It's just like, so Diddy's lawyers are still doing this denial thing in court. This is why I think they're going to lose, bro, because the judge is telling them, like, y'all still don't want to take accountability. This is kind of what the judge is saying, right?
Yeah.
The judge is saying is like, y'all still don't want to take accountability.
He was
And
found guilty.
They're still arguing this thing, bro. Like, they still going hard on this thing. Damn. And once again, you know, they keep talking about, oh, well, he didn't benefit financially. I think that's a bad argument to use with this judge.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to see why in a few minutes when the judge makes his response.
Just so y'all can see, this is the only thing I can find with the Diddy stabbing that he's talking about.
Driscoll, to give you guys a little info on him, he's supposed to like be a legal encyclopedia as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be deep in the case law, legal encyclopedia, very intelligent, very sharp, a guy that, you know, doesn't miss. He's supposed to be one of those type of guys, right? Is what he's supposed to be.
Damn.
You know.
Hit them thumbs up as y'all come into the chat.
Crazy work.
Shout out to my chat and everything.
Let me see something. Hold on, you guys.
Let's see where we at. Yeah. Check this out.
Her to different states and had her.
All right, cool.
Okay, here we go. Y'all. God, that Diddy.
Let me see.
Diddy don't know how to represent himself.
Oh.
In the court. He going down, man.
Oh.
He going down, y'all.
Okay.
Talk to me.
All right, let me get back to this.
And looking at this lawsuit, right? And like you said, she did accuse him of abuse in this lawsuit, but she also accused him of sex trafficking in this lawsuit. How you feel about that? Well, you know, he get the sex trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform sex acts with different, you know, male prostitutes and different people, sometimes against her will. You know, we look at this and we say, well, that was his girl and she did it on her own. She didn't have to. Man, you can't say that. That was a 19-year-old girl that what they call now groomed by an older man. And yes, she got some of the benefits of being with a billionaire, millionaire, and everything like that. But it's just certain things that he did to groom her and put her into that position.
Is that
Boy,
me?
these goddamn on commercials. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see.
Stay away from people.
Okay. Yeah, we heard Gene talk. That's
But
fast.
you can do it. Clothing too. It was not just urban streetwear. It's upscale. It brought unity and inspired change. Did it?
This is
all
crazy.
I heard was all this.
This is crazy right here.
Man. And like I said, he admitted he's a very violent man. R.I.P. to Biggie and Tupac, man. What about when Chef Jordan was crying? When she said this nigga pushed her down them stairs? What about that? What about that?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas sad.
Pushed her down. These people don't have no reason to be doing all this lying.
Come upstairs and get the other cell phone. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm about to give it a cell phone right now. Open it up.
You know, these people don't have a reason to do all this lying, bruh. I think she back, y'all. Yeah, she back.
Is a man released to his home, Charles Scruggs.
Let's see where we at.
Here too, Brian. There's drugs.
Let's stop about right here.
I just heard and the sound of the cash register going ching ching, ka-ching, cha-ching.
Okay.
I can't believe we're here, Brian Steele says. Sean has impacted America in such a positive manner.
My bad.
Put A1 in the chat if that's cap, aka false.
Minutes real quick.
I got two of them going at the same time, man. Hold on, y'all. My bad.
All right, so
pause. Big ticket. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Oh, wait a minute. Let me.
This man needs to see it. Does he need medical attention? He's got tears in his eyes. The courthouse he practices in all the time is majestic now. He's got tears in his eyes. He's thinking Diddy impacted this country in a positive way. Did he take his break watching my video on 4 times the speed or what?
4 times the speed.
The jury has spoken. We have been convicted of 2 counts of the Mann Act. Diddy's father was killed when Diddy was 3. He was raised in Harlem in the 70s. It was different.
What does that got
His
to do
mother
with
had
this?
3 jobs, moved them to Mount Vernon.
What does this
He
have to do
goes
with
to
this?
Howard, but he has another idea and drops out. He goes to work at a record company. He's in the studio with artists. His ear is better than everyone's, but not his talent to do anything else, notably.
Fact.
He works harder than anyone else. More trauma. His best friend is shot in LA in a drive-by shooting. Now we're bringing Biggie into this. I hope this closing or this argument statement, this statement doesn't come back to bite anybody in any future cases. More trauma. His best friend is shot in LA in a drive-by shooting. Sean is upset. He is trying to break down barriers. He has an operation and he gets addicted to the painkillers he's given. He's been high from then until 2024. You heard it at trial. He was medicated because his body was hurt. His emotion too. Look, listen, y'all. Nobody's going to make me not feel sorry for this. I do feel bad about it, of course, as a child of an addict who lost his life to such addiction. I have sympathy in it. I totally do. But I don't think the addiction caused, I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you ever had an addiction and you didn't do freak offs with Jane and Cassie and didn't do all this stuff like this. You know, making mistakes is one thing, but it made him do a freak off, or he was just also addicted to drugs while he was doing these criminal behaviors? Because that's what it seems more like to me. How about this sentence? On occasion, he would hit the women he loved. No big deal. I mean, he didn't say no big deal, but that's how. Yeah, on occasion, he would quote hit the woman he loved. It was just on occasion, Your Honor. He loved Miss Ventura. I have been with Sean more than my family since I met him. He has taken responsibility. He would have pled guilty to the Mann Act, but they wouldn't offer that. This is interesting. He would have pled guilty to the Mann Act. Well, he got convicted of the Mann Act. He said, I have been there when Sean has prayed for healing. For anyone he has heard. Maybe it was hurt. It is now 12 months and 17 days in MDC. There are certain people who gain prestige if they hurt him. The guard stopped a man with a shank. He eats out of bags. Chips. So what? He eats out of bags. Chips. How else do you eat chips? You put them on a plate? I just heard a loud bang in my house. Let the record reflect. To the 2,970 people, it might have been my cat knocking something over. But be on standby. It was probably my cat knocking something over. But, you know, even I'm a little jumpy with Sean P. Diddy Puff Daddy Combs about to walk free on the streets. Anyway, it is crazy that the man tried to come at Diddy with the shank, but it sounds like the guard stopped him. So, okay. He lives with 25 people in one room. He would like to have his mansion back, Your Honor. There's a TV area, imagine. He don't have a private TV. A supposed bed.
That ain't cool.
There are drugs there. Well, there's drugs out here too, Brian. There's drugs out here too. It's kind of like they everywhere. So I don't really know what that has to do with anything. There is violence. The water is polluted. You have to boil it. There are screams day and night. It sounds like hell. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Chips out of a bag. He's got to eat chips out of a bag. If he was putting chips on a plate just to eat the chips, he needs another. Out of year.
Oops.
That was a joke. I'm just kidding, y'all.
You see why I'm allergic to jail. I can't go, man. I'm sorry. I cannot go to jail, bro. I'm sorry. That's why I don't do anything wrong. I can't go to jail, bro.
Say on the previous live, you shouldn't have to boil your water. The prisoners should get water. Come on. I mean, my God, I think that is a little inhumane.
Yeah, I'm eating. They like I think these are peas. They chips, but it's like a hydraulic pea. Greens.
Remarks are expected from 3 more defense lawyers and Diddy himself. Right. We're waiting for Diddy himself to talk as well. And possibly other Diddy supporters as well may speak, depending on the judge's discretion. I bet Eugene is there to speak. 25 minutes ago, Diddy's back in his chair at the defendant table talking to one of his lawyers as spectators trickle back into the courtroom after a lunch break.
They had a lunch break already.
As serious as a criminal sentencing hearing is, there's still an element of theater to the arguments and testimonials. The judge opened with a number of important rulings, declaring that federal guidelines call for a sentence of 70 to 87 months. Given that, the tearful speeches about Diddy's inspirational power, and in this case, a documentary-style video with a dramatic soundtrack, we learned the definition of those, the word that describes those videos, mitigation videos, okay? So, given that the tearful speeches about Diddy's inspirational power are not likely to result in anything like the 14-month sentence his lawyers had suggested, they still are not for nothing. Diddy's advocates are making their strongest case for the least amount of prison time that the judge is willing to grant, and it's not over till the sentence comes down. As the sentencing hearing picks back up, Brian Steele, one of Diddy's lawyers, took the microphone and began trying to explain how he believes his client's early life has contributed to his abusive behavior. He attributed Diddy's conduct to untreated trauma, citing the murmur of his father when he was just 3 years old, as well as a ferocious substance addiction. So they did give a so-called look inside the courtroom from Diddy's sentencing hearing about 50 minutes ago. More than 30 members of Diddy's family and friends are sitting in the first couple rows inside the New York federal courtroom, and apparently Robin Greenhill is one of them.
You know one thing they're not pointing out? When Diddy first started Bad Boy, we talking Mary J. Blige, we talking Faith Evans, Biggie, Craig Mack, those days, new flavor in your ear. Diddy, you never seen Diddy with no alcohol. You never seen him with no cigarettes or smoking or anything. Diddy was a very, very healthy person. He probably didn't eat red meat, stuff like that. Then all of a sudden, all them years, little by little, he started doing drugs and stuff. They're not talking about that. For years, Diddy was doing drugs and stuff and was hiding it from video, plain sight. Then all of a sudden you see him smoking weed. I was like, Diddy not a smoker? He smokes? He's not a smoker, y'all. Something ain't right with this. So they not talking about that type of stuff.
Among those people are 2 women with whom Diddy shares children and 6 of his kids who earlier made statements on their dad's behalf. Diddy was emotional when his kids took the stand in his defense, but really broke down when one of his daughters, Jessie, began crying while she spoke.
Damn.
Throughout the sentencing hearing, Diddy has been fixing his shirt every time he gets up and sits back down. 22 minutes ago, the afternoon session is underway. Judge Subramanian took the bench and Diddy's sentencing hearing resumed following the lunch break. Just before the afternoon session began, Diddy waved at his supporters and his mom in the gallery. The defendant also made a prayer gesture and blew a kiss toward his mother. So are they all just sitting back there watching my video in the break or what? At hyper speed? He's praying now again.
Okay. They talked about him praying and everything. I'm trying to move up to.
Diddy got to start in music or the music industry by taking an unpaid internship at a record label. His ear is better than everyone's. He can tell what's a good album, what's going to be number one, and how people should change how they're singing or the way that the beat is constructed. Eventually, and look at this. This is so interesting. He was an expert on how other people should change how they're doing their art to simply make more money and be more appealable. But it says nothing about how he himself changed his own art. He was using people and telling them what the hell to do as his defense. It's telling. He knew what was going to be a number one hit, and he also knew how people should change how they are singing or the way that the beat is constructed. Was he going to make the beat? Hell no. Hell no. He was going to take the beat, tell you what he wanted you to do.
He was going to take the beat.
Eventually,
take the publishing.
he became known throughout the music industry. Diddy is so remorseful, Brian Steele said. I have been with him when he has prayed, not only for forgiveness, but for healing for anyone he has harmed or injured. He wants nothing for himself. This sentence today is not about him. He wants to get back to his family. Okay, wait, hold on. You were just now complaining about the inhumane conditions and how you shouldn't have to live in the inhumane conditions, and you learned your lesson. It is about you. Stop. Defense attorney Brian Steele said Diddy was nearly shanked by another inmate while in custody, something that is scary. He said, thank God the guard stopped it. He said, Diddy is not a typical person in custody. Everyone knows him. It's a trophy for them. They get recognition if they harm him.
Well,
he eats out of bags.
Should have thought about all this
all day long. So what? A lot of people eat chips all day long. That's fun. Steele said despite the conditions at the jail, the worst part of being in custody is the separation from his family. He sometimes would tell me it's not worth going on. There's nothing here. There's no more hope. But his family, he could not again bring suffering on them. That would just be more trauma to them.
You know what this sound like? This sound like what everybody says right before they go to jail. This sounds like what everybody goes through that go to jail. That's what it sounds like to me. So that's why I'm allergic to jail.
That is true.
All right, let's see where we at. This time we're going to catch up this time, man.
Diddy's businesses are gone, and so is his money, but his accountant is reportedly in the front two pews of the courtroom this morning. Reportedly.
Here we go.
Diddy is fighting hundreds of lawsuits, most of which are frivolous, Brian Steele said. But Diddy still has to pay attorneys to fight the lawsuits. He doesn't care about the money. He wants to go home to his family. But see, they're already starting to build a little bit of a narrative of like, oh, Diddy needs the money. That's why he's about to start releasing albums and doing everything. That's why he needs it. He needs the money because he's got to pay lawyers. So it's not that he cares about being famous. He just needs the money. Okay. I'm waiting for it. That's my prediction. I don't know who among us would trade places with Sean Combs. I wouldn't, for sure. I do not want to spend one moment inside that demented mind. Okay. Diddy has punished himself more than anyone will ever be able to punish him. Diddy is a great man. Some of the media have called him a disgrace, an outcast, like a leper. Those people are wrong. I know him personally. He's a great man who is being sentenced, but he still has done great things that I would dream of doing. He has punished himself more than anyone will ever be able to punish him. I will stay with him for the rest of his days, the lawyer added. He said Diddy's loved ones also, I guess we can look forward to Brian Steele representing Diddy in some of these cases coming up. He is a clown. Brian Steele said Diddy loved ones all say off the drugs, he's a different person. The drugs affected his thinking. Yeah, whenever all your phone calls are being recorded, you're a different person, turns out.
Bless you. Bless you.
It is not a speaking engagement, Your Honor. It is a healing. The speaking engagement. You see how nothing can mean anything anymore? We can't just call stuff what it is. They got to make new words up for things. It's crazy. Okay, New York Times has an update. Continuing an argument from trial, Diddy's defense is linking his violence to a long-term addiction to painkillers. Brian Steele, one of his lawyers, said Diddy's reliance began with a medical operation in the year 2000. And Diddy got very high. Got high every day for years after that. Substance use is also a key part of how the government says freak-offs damaged the women involved in the case. Cassie, who dated Diddy for about a decade, testified that she took OPIs to come down from the party drugs that were abundant during the SEX marathons, eventually developing an addiction herself.
Okay. I bet I was sending out to some people. I don't want her to keep going over the same thing that we already did. 300 seconds forwarded.
Tick, bless her heart. Well, God didn't tell the hair follicles. Protect you. After that letter? No, hell no.
Okay, here we go.
No. We ask, Brian Steele goes on.
Okay, here we go.
To be able to have a 14-month sentence, he has taken full accountability, Your Honor. Just let him walk. Come on, please. He isn't using drugs. He's not using drug addiction as a crutch. He's saying he wants to repair. He will never be a danger, Your Honor. He is a civil rights leader. Oh my God. Because he did the propaganda push, vote to die, vote or die, whatever. He is a civil rights leader, everybody. Sean P. Diddy Puff Daddy Combs, the civil rights activist leader. He's like, yeah, that's him. So far, the defense has focused on Diddy as someone who is remorseful. And he has been transformed by living in federal jail for more than a year. Now, Brian Steele is returning to the defense's main argument at trial. Freak-offs were voluntary sexual encounters between consenting adults. The jury did not find that those encounters were coerced, but the judge did. The judge found coercion this morning. Remember the first video? Mr. Steele said society.
That's what I say. They, from a long distance, it's almost like, I'm not going to make you do this, but if you don't do it, I'm going to get mad, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to ball up. It's going to ball up to me getting mad, so you might as well just go ahead and do it.
Society is better off.
Grooming.
If the verdict is recognized, and I agree. Society is better off if Diddy serves some time in jail. That's the verdict being recognized. So I agree, actually. In Diddy's best case scenario, okay, let's listen to their fantasy. Let's listen to the fantasy land. Best case scenario for Diddy. All right, let's hear it. He would return to Miami, where he has a home near his 84-year-old mother. He would focus on his family, undergo counseling, and speak to others about the realities of being incarcerated. He would be racking up speaking fees. He said Diddy needs to be repaired rather than warehoused. Okay. Another update from CNN. Defense addresses Diddy's event scheduled for next week. Brian Steele has addressed a speaking engagement that a prosecutor had said Diddy arranged to do in Miami next week. The October 6th event, Steele said, is not a speaking engagement, but rather a healing for Diddy as well as the community. Defense attorney Xavier Donaldson will discuss it further when he addresses the court later today. Earlier in court today, the prosecutor brought up the event booking. Scheduling it before the sentence was handed down, she said, was the height of hubris. Defense pushes back on reports, finding that Diddy coerced Cassie into freak-offs. Brian Steele pushed back on the pre-sentencing report, finding that Diddy coerced Cassie into freak-offs. The pre-sentencing report, even the probation office said there was coercion. Oh. The defense team maintains that freak-offs were consensual sexual acts that Cassie willingly participated in. The defense attorney read some excerpts from Cassie's testimony when she said she wanted to make Diddy happy. Diddy plans to move to Miami to be close to his mother if he's released, the defense says. If Diddy is released, he plans to move back to Miami to be close to his mother.
If Diddy's released.
Special conditions, he could be out here talking about harming the people you love. Yay! These are pointless topics to talk about. The people that are already to be incarcerated and being on drugs.
Watch this, y'all.
And losing a global business. We got to get Diddy out. We need Diddy to get out of jail to talk about harming the people you love. Look, that's what he said. He's in a unique position. If this court thinks it could go into his special conditions, he could be out here talking about harming the people you love. Yay! These are pointless topics to talk about. The people that are already on drugs already know what it's like to be on drugs. You want to go talk to prisoners and inmates, they already incarcerated. They already know what it's like to be incarcerated. Maybe the global business. Why do the prisoners need to hear about what it's like to lose a global business? What the hell are any of these topics helping society at all? We need Diddy to come out of prison to talk about what it's like to harm the people you love? Or to take the happiness from your family? What the hell? This is delusion land. His good outweighs his bad by far, Brian Steele said. And y'all, it might. I don't know. I didn't take every action he's ever done in his life and compare it. But what I can tell you is it's completely irrelevant. It has nothing to do with anything.
Man, what has he do? What has Diddy done but take pictures? And what have he done good? That's what I want to know. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm learning as we go, but I want to know, what have you done good? That little school you claimed that was yours? Cousin. That joint is suffering. Your school and the kids and the daggone teachers and the people that work at the school are saying that the school was all messed up, but yet you sitting on almost $1 billion. You ain't Oprah. School all messed up. Kids are missing from the school, man. Then you talking about these parties and everything. You sitting teenagers on your lap. You got pictures of this stuff. 100 different civil cases. You think this judge don't see this stuff? Do you honestly think the judge don't see this stuff? And you sitting over here crying as a lawyer. That is very unprofessional. The lawyer is crying. Diddy's lawyer is crying as she's pleading and begging. All the kids and parents and stuff. The daughters and the kids of Diddy, they crying. They should cry. It ain't your fault. I forgive the kids, man. It ain't the kids' fault. Talking about
wrapping up his presentation to the judge. Defense attorney Brian Steele said of Diddy, quote, his good outweighs his bad by far.
Not by far.
Steele called Diddy a civil rights leader more than once in his address. Y'all, civil rights for what? For who? Civil rights for who? Certainly not victims of domestic violence.
For all the people he took a publishing from him. Diddy is making announcements saying, I'm giving all the artists they publishing back. Huh? Even when he tried to sound like he's doing something good, it's sad. If you look at the other side, he's doing bad. You're going to give somebody they publishing back after you done took all the publishing or the royalties or whatever you want to call it, it ain't worth nothing no more. You're going to give it back to them. These people are hurting, man.
All right, so we're back on Inner City Press, and we can now hear from the Reverend. He said, I, Your Honor, will be personally.
Oh, I ain't going to make it.
I, Your Honor, this Reverend, will be personally responsible for seeing him rehabilitated. I close with this. As Michael Jordan, the great Michael Jordan, has said. These sneakers are just sneakers. But when my son put them on, Sean needs an opportunity. I think we might have gotten a little abridged version. I don't know what Michael Jordan said about his son's sneakers. Some reverend is going to personally rehabilitate him. Is the reverend, does he have any medical training in rehabilitation? What do you mean? He's going to personally be responsible for rehabilitating him? What does that mean? He's going to be doing a little MK Ultra, a little lobotomizing. Oh my God, y'all, there is a good new show. It is so good. I'm almost done with it, and I've watched almost all of it. And no,
it sure is funny that this Reverend is not TD Jakes. That's for sure. That's funny right there, man. All right.
But Steele said until the violent death of his best friend, Christopher Wallace, better known as the notorious B.I.G., who was unalived in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles in 1997. Then, following a medical procedure in 2000, Diddy became addicted to the painkillers prescribed to him. And it is a common story. It does happen, and it's not anything to joke or make light about.
Right, but everybody thinks or heard the rumors that they think you had something to do with Diddy, Biggie passing away, and Tupac, and Lil' Kim. Yo, man, you done made this bed, bruh. You made this bed, you gotta live in it, man. I know for a fact that you can't have over 100 people putting silver suits out on you. All these cases, all these people testifying. But everybody's wrong? Nobody is right? Come on, man. Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here because I got to use the bathroom. Shout out to my enders. Appreciate y'all. Hey, don't y'all leave live stream. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here all night long to the break of dawn. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.